the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show.
And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! No, get the camera! Money!
That's the Uefa Champions League, the pinnacle of club football. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on September 28th. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal.
He's out trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from in control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see Incontrol now moving his tank forward.
And what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals.
What a year, hey? What a year. So many games just everywhere. Normally, you know, you get a little bit of a teaser, a decent game, but this year, just decent games that are flying out of fucking every corner. I mean, apart from EA and Ubisoft, I can't even really talk about Anthem. I was kind of excited for Anthem, and then after what I saw, it was just it looked so boring. Let's move on. So claps all round for Microsoft. Here we go. One more, two more. Well done, Microsoft. You're not completely dead yet. Yeah, what do they actually show that's worth talking about? Forza Horizon 4. Once again, like all the other Forza games and Forza Horizon games, looks beautiful. I'm kind of done with racing games, so this one, it did look like it could be quite a bit of fun.
That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever do is hurt people. This is my home now. I can't go back. I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't know. From Software, woo! Love you, From Software. Love everything you do. Are you breathing? Because I love that you're breathing. And yes, the game does look decent. You know, it's got a bit of Ninja Gaiden going on, a bit of Tenchu kind of Onimusha, kind of all put into one. Looks like it could be quite a lot of fun. I'm not amazingly hyped for that. I mean, it looked okay. It didn't look amazing though. It looked like it could be fun though. This is welcome to the Andeacon podcast, where I just talk shit on every game that people like. Dying Light 2, it's just Dying Light 2. Just Cause 4, once again, it's just Just Cause 4. Devil May Cry 5. Boy, this looks great, in my opinion. Got the boys back in town. Not this weird DMC Devil May Cry that they did with the weird looking Dante kind of thing. I mean, they have taken a lot of that art style into Far Cry. Fucking Cry. What am I doing? Into Devil May Cry 5 with the grittier kind of take and art style, which I didn't mind. It was more the fact that the DMC doesn't make a Dante thing, which is fuck. This one actually looks really good though. You know, you got the boys back, you got Dante. Dante's there, looking old. Looks like it could be good, and I hope it is as good as it looks. Oh, Gears 5. What is Gears 5 anymore? What is Gears War? Who knows what the fuck Gears of War is now? Oh, here we go. Actually, rub those fucking hands together. Halo Infinite. So, hey ho, it's your neighbourhood friendly Halo fanboy checking in. What's that? Oh, you want to hear my opinion on Halo Infinite? Thanks for asking. Still believe that Halo can prosper. And I think that the way that they're trying to do it is probably the best way that they could do it. And I wasn't even expecting them to do this. So, essentially from this Halo Infinite trailer, they were just showing off the new Slipspace engine. Showed us some landscapes, some animals, you know, planning of the Halo ring, which was the end of the trailer though. You did get a look at Chief's armor close up. And at first it kind of threw me off, because the art style for that armor was classical. It was a classic kind of like Halo 2 looking armor. So I got confused and thought that this was some sort of prequel to the Halo 2, like set somewhere in between. I mean, like a story we never heard about before. And it actually is set after Halo 5 and does carry on directly after Halo 5 Guardians. So, but yeah, in this new engine, you can see by the armor that they show, they've kind of gone to like a cleaner art style and taken Chief's armor back to when it was more iconic, in my opinion. Because in recent years with Halo 4 and 5, I think Chief's armor's been getting very cluttered and it's becoming less iconic. And with this new cleaner look, this, you know, I think it looks really nice, and I really can't wait to see more on this game. There was some more in that trailer that was kind of hidden, like there's Morse code in the walkie-talkie, and on the wall inside one of the caves that they went through, there was some writings on the wall, and it said some stuff. You can find stuff. I think Halo Follower did a video on that. Spoiler alert, it said something like along the lines of "from within" or something. Okay, stop talking about Halo, you fucking idiot. Okay, Jesus, I will. Cyberpunk 2077. Now this is another game that we can all just masturbate on each other about. The hype behind this game still is and was huge leading up to this, and people finally got something, you know, a bit more about the game. And boy, that trailer was great. It was amazing. The world that they've created is beautiful. It's just the style, and blown away. No gameplay at all in the trailer. I was still so excited for it. Something that did cause kind of a divide in the community, even though I feel like it was mentioned prior to this. The game's got like some first person, like quite a lot of the combat's in first person apparently. This has annoyed some people. The people that have found out about it now, well, they've been betrayed, I think. I can't believe CD Projekt Red would do this. Why? They're not developers, I am. How dare they create their game? I want it to be third person. Fuck sake. But whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. As long as it's fucking top notch, I don't care. So yeah, I can't wait to see more on that. I mean, I don't think there's a person who isn't hyped for that game, to be honest.
Deadly, come powers that be. It's in you, it's in me, and MC. That's all we know. The powers that be. It's in you, it's in me, and MC. That's all we know.
Fuck's sake.
Rage 2, even though the gameplay we saw was still an alpha, I like the style they're going for. The first game was kind of like a husk and had like no personality. This game seems to have doubled down on the personality side of things. The gameplay looks very similar to like a Bulletstorm, Doom hybrid kind of situation, and it does look like a lot of fun. So yeah, you carry on with that. Wolfenstein Youngblood. All the Wolfensteins are fantastic. What can make a Wolfenstein game better? Co-op. Yeah. Doom Eternal. First Doom, phenomenal. Well, I mean the Doom 2016, that is. Soundtrack, off the fucking chain soundtrack. The visuals are amazing, atmosphere, fun, replayable. So a second Doom, gimme. Fallout 76. I was unsure about this game at first, but now I'm pretty hyped for it. I think the problem was that in their conference they failed to clarify a lot of things. But yeah, because they didn't mention a lot, there is a really good no-clip documentary. Fleshes out the game a lot more if you're if you give that much of a fuck. Gives a lot more clarity. You know, talks about how multiplayer lobbies, well, the lobbies that the co-op takes place in, have a maximum of 24 people. It's just stuff like that. So it's probably worth going watching that. I'm excited for that because you know what, Fallout's great, and what's not to Fallout's great, and what's not to love about a co-op Fallout. Starfield and Elder Scrolls were both announced. Again, fucking mental. Yep, cool that they confirmed it, but it was literally nothing. Just a title card or some random landscape and a title card on some fucking planet and satellite. So probably won't be seeing these games until at least 2020. It's probably about 2021 before these games are finished. So yeah. So Sony completely fucked their conference. Like, what the fuck was going on? They made... I understand maybe for the people that were there. Not only is it... Well, no, even for the people there, that's fucking annoying. So it started off in a church. Some dude came out and played his banjo. Absolutely wonderful. And then they went to an intermission where we just looking at some fucking people talking. Well, it had to have been 15 minutes or more. So they went to a different venue to show the rest of their games. What is going on? What AIDS? It was a completely scuffed conference. But hey ho, we got Last of Us. Yeah, and then they had this this scene happened. This is something as well. The gameplay in the trailer looked good, to the point where it almost looked too good. And I know that there was a Tomb Raider dev that touched on this and said that he called the gameplay fake, and then took it back. Said that no, it's my senor, it's my English translation. It's not what I did not mean to call it fake. Fuck it, I'll double down for you. It looks a little too good to be true. A lot of the stuff that was going on, it didn't. There was like a dodging thing, dodged, hit a car, sliding in between like tiny gaps, hitting someone, then flawlessly animating into picking up the arrows. Every person who died in such a cinematic way, like hiding under the car and then them coming to search for you. Just feel it was like that was a very specific point in the story. It was kind of being played off for oh no, this will happen all the time. Fucking who am I? Who am I to say this? But as far as we know, the game is that good. For all we know. Death fucking Stranding. Norman Reedus and his helpful fetus are back again. Mixed feelings at the moment about this game. I'm excited. Really, I'm intrigued. I'm also mad that there wasn't a lot. I know that I love the whole mystery shit that's going on. Trying to work out everything. It's like a community discussion, trying to work out, string things together, trying to understand what the mechanics behind this universe are. And Kojima himself has said that this is part of the game is actually figuring out how the game works is part of the game itself. But yeah, the game itself, there's just a lot to kind of derive from that trailer. Also, song in that trailer, absolutely wonderful. Silent Poets, Dawn, I think the album's called. Good album. Listen to that one. Real good. So yeah, whew, what a year, eh? That's about it for me. That's all that I can really talk about, I guess. Future of gaming is looking bright.
Duke, Kit, did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Closer this time.
I don't have any fucking ears. My boots are fucking wet. Thanks.
So you guys are coming or what?
No, I've actually... Thanks for talking over me. No, I'm not coming. I'm going to have to leave.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
It's not fucking Christmas.
Ah, here's the door. Okay, sure.
No fucking way. Oh,
You should have a new side mission on the map.
bees in my face.
We're not that far. There he is. Oh, that's...
Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you find me?